Hi, good morning, everybody.
When the lab coats say these rifts could destroy the entire galaxy, that doesn't include the main menu, right? Geography ain't my strong suit.
All right. I had to check. I was sending some messages here right as I was getting going here. This makes me want to go back and listen to some Tom Waits albums. All right, we are in the archive, working our way through getting everything reconnected.
Next? No need to fret. The lifts were locked down. Didn't expect it.
Wait, on your command.
Somewhere down over there. Long rounds. Yes. Upper wing subsystem status. Reactor status 51%. Main menu. Conceal operations panel command menu. Hidden phrase required. Enumerative exaltation. Unsealing, conceal operations panel, and punch processing. So these are a couple of caches we should be able to find. Mantisaurs. There's no direct information on where that cache is. Is what one of ours, dude?
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Well, let's go take out this guy first.
disperse the rift processing instructions.
Not sure what I gotta do, but we'll figure it out. She got the elevator. I gotta wait till that's online. I wonder if that's where the cache is gonna be.
Pitching a ride is likely the easiest way down. At least I can't think of a faster one. One of you'd survive.
Unjam door. I can't do anything until I've got the reactor, so there's definitely something we need to come back to here as well. Catch a ride down. I'm gonna miss. Not for, yeah. I don't see any company coming in and buying New World Eternum. No. That's a massive, massive investment. Because Amazon's not just going to sell it off for nothing. They can still make quite a bit of change off of that, even running it in maintenance mode, leaving the cash shop open and everything. So now I can get over there. I mean, without knowing their financials, I would say that's probably something where Amazon wouldn't be willing to let it go for less than a couple $100 million, $250 million. I don't see that being something they're just going to let go for $10 million or something. If it was something that, you know, an investment group could come in and pick up for like $10, $15 million, it's probably worth it, because you could recoup that in a couple of years, maybe even quicker. But you got to think about the fact that they're leaving it open. And they're leaving the cash shop open, which means they know that they can continue to make money off of it. And if they can continue to make money off of it, they're going to expect, oh man, it's going to be hard to time. They're going to expect that any other company that wants to buy it is also going to be buying it as a profitable venture. It just obviously wasn't profitable enough for them to continue to want to maintain it with dozens of employees. But no, I don't see anybody coming up and having the cash required to purchase it. What's up, Devon? Good morning. Alright, I gotta figure out where I go from here.
I sense the Rift program flowing through my subsystems. The information is quite stimulating. All that remains is to restore the archive reactor.
Working on it, sir. Well, hang on. Do we have to come back here after we get the... Hang on, where was that? Yeah, it was here. So I can't do this until when? Okay, I gotta go find that other door. I forgot there was another door that was blocked. Let's go back up. I gotta go find that door again. Was it upstairs? Where was that? Oh, that's right, it was around the corner. Ah, that's the archive reactor. Not the same thing. Okay. Oh. Well, never mind. Now we are going opposite direction. Central interface, and then we've got this right here. Man, the world building teams need to be congratulated. This shit is freaking epic. This makes me very hopeful. I know that VR tech is still quite a ways out from being commonplace, but I do hope that within my lifetime, I love the idea of being geriatric while using a VR headset to just really immerse myself in worlds as I get older.
Driving onward!
I don't want to state my business. That the only one? Oh, we need 3 fuses, 2 fuses, 3. Yeah, at the very least we have 2 fuses. There's one right there. Oh no, we need more than that. Oh, this might be a fuse puzzle. Haha. Okay. The following will be for use via reactor fuses. Ammunition's cache, first aid cache, security turrets, reinforcement access. There's only a limited number of course, so I have to use them to open up specific doors at specific times. Okay.
The archive reactor requires manual maintenance. The protectorate bunker mech is a formidable obstacle, made with the very best technology.
A creative workaround might be of considerable worth, namely via the reactor's backup security systems.
Present circumstances present 2 strategic options: turret recalibration or sealing the doors. Either promotes survivability.
Not a bad idea to take advantage of the supply caches needed, if you're needful. Oh, and there's also the fire suppression system from cold storage. All depends on what you've got in mind.
I like the cold suppression system. That worked pretty well. Let's do a manual save here because I don't know. I gotta look at all the turrets or all the terminals. I'm gonna grab more coffee. Second cup of coffee. Fully needed. Alright. I gotta figure out what each of these... Can I pick up more than one at a time? Oh, there's an unfinished fuse, which I won't be able to use. Fire suppression. No. Emergency first aid. No, let's definitely use the fire suppression system because that freezes everybody.
Reactor fire suppression system online.
That's right, freeze it all. I don't need that. I don't care about that. Now that robot is still
Reactor turret defenses online.
Now can I...
Reactor turret defenses offline.
Okay, so if I don't want to deal with the turrets, I have to have those in there. What was the other one? Fire suppression. I think we're good. We're good, man. What's that, Heinrich? All right. That leads to something. Don't know what yet. What is this? Oh. That was a cool little optional thing.
Get ready.
If I hadn't done the other one and heated everything up, I wouldn't be able to get in there. Yes, you can't take too many skills. You have to focus. You have to definitely focus. You can't do jack of all trades. It's a good game, yeah. Yeah, I think Gray was talking about he had gone that route as well with the brilliance or whatever it's called for at the beginning of the game. Secret over there. Yeah, you did take the same one? Gotcha. I'll have to look at that for my next playthrough. Definitely, so I pre-ordered the Ultimate Edition, so I have the DLCs that are coming down the pipeline. I am 100% doing a second playthrough whenever the first DLC gets announced. Oh shit, we've got... We're not going there. I don't think I can mod any of these weapons. The Lonesome Ranger. I love that helmet, man. No, I think Gray restarted yesterday, Heinrich, and did what you did and took 3 skill points.
hostile.
Yeah, this is gonna be gnarly. Fire. Run. Something is still shooting at me. Can't seem to help with this stupid. That achievement pop-up was keeping me from seeing my own health. Have my sniper rifle up. Got him.
Ready to take the position, Commander. Just say when.
I'm just gonna let them take care of stuff while I run around and loot. Level 30. I'm addicted to the drugs, man. Alright. I'm addicted to the inhaler. Alright, let's ding to 30, so what do I want my final perk to be? I want to be ninja. No. These are the only ones available, so I just need to pick. I don't use vendors, so I don't care. 50% weapon range is probably not a bad thing. Machine guns, special weapons, and assault rifles slowly reload automatically. All weapons have increased magazine size. That actually sounds pretty cool. More ammo is always a good thing. All right. Oh, hello. Additional goodies. Oh, there's another door over here. This should be open now. I need to go back
The archive
across.
reactor has been returned to operational status.
There was a
Requisite
door
tasks
on the other side.
Return.
Need to go open that first. Right back. Right, this is where I wanted to go. This is not where I wanted to go. How do I get back down? There was a door on the other side. I'm gonna get confused about how I got there now. Yeah. No, this was correct. I'm being me, forgetting things. I gotta figure out how to get back over there, though. I don't remember where that was. Okay, it was through here. Yeah. I gotta go across. And there was a locked door, which should be unlocked now. Yeah, buddy. Take it. More decryption keys for the win. And we are officially finished with this section, and we go back. Oh no, I almost fell off. Got sidetracked. There's a mosquito flying around in my room. Oh, I should also take some steaks out. Freezer. I'll do that in a minute. Let's go get some more coffee. Did that elevator call? It did. Alright, this will be a hard save moment.
Welcome back, Sentient. Now that you've returned, we can
Bring every single last bit out of consumers. Monopolize all stages of the supply chain.
make the paradigm real and fashion a true utopia. Workarounds failing, erroring others supplanting commands, purge required,
Processing the Rift data will be impossible until 2 out of 3 competing priority sets are expunged.
I know which priority set to keep. Let's remove all the others.
Priority control access nook unsealed. Initiate purge.
Control access mode. Sounds like my idea of a good time. Let's check it out.
Multitude diversiform, spongiform, waveforms,
I'm gonna have to. Hopefully, this is not a puzzle.
oscillating.
Cantankerously, radical divergences from the architect's plan. Humanity's ascendance hopelessly delayed. Benevolent oversight. The dream of belonging. The allure of security and plenty. Unplanned variables increasing. Major correction.
Okay, I believe I worked out a functional understanding of how to adjust the priority port settings. Furthermore, I'm more or less terrified of touching anything in this room. Me too. Here's the potential guidance suggestion. Red diamond-shaped ports are sovereign. Yellow triangle are profitalists. Blue circles are order. I worry that connecting too many priorities or I summarize this. You can remove wires based on the priority plug they are linked in. So I need to remove reds and yellows.
Imminent. Foster dependence. Denounce interdependence. Promote the informer. Condemn the questioner. Overt influence. Mindless indulgence. Thoroughgoing impermeability to ongoing vicissitudes. Hold on now. Remember, I am a full-service business collaborator. I do it all. Marketing and PR strap. Stop and consider. What would your neighbors think? I suspect they'd be why. You don't want your rivals to win now, do you? Start now, and I'll waive dozens of hidden maintenance fees. Think of all the bits we could make together. Vandalism, sabotage, wanton defacement. Halt this foolishness immediately, or run the risk of unspeakable ire. All I ever wanted was the best for us, and the worst for everybody else. Is that really so bad? You drive a hard bargain. All right, 40-60 split of net profits. I'd offer more, but I have a moon to maintain. What do you say, partners?
Really hope we didn't just bring...
To conclude realignment of emphasized categorical imperatives, power down, then power on again.
Yeah, see, I don't know which one of these I should potentially... Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm assuming I have to get all these turned on. Oh fuck, this does all 6 of these. Oh god. I hate these types of things. I'm never gonna fucking figure this out. Oh, I hate these, because I'm not smart enough to figure these out. I always have to look them up online. I don't know what I need to do over here, though, if this is even related to anything. Because I can't see that these are related to any colors. Fuck it, I have a hard save, let's just see what happens.
Restoring power. Commencing systems audit. Calculatory processing increased substantially. Competing priorities. Successfully expunged. You have earned my deepest gratitude and sincerest thanks. Or at least, a plausibly faint simulacrum of such emotions. Ready to commence Rift data processing. Awaiting your input.
Processing the Rift data is a more optimal course of action than loitering here and not processing the Rift data.
That right there is obviously a puzzle of some kind. I'm not sure what it's related to. I'm betting it's to unlock the safe. But since I had lockpicking, I didn't need to solve the puzzle because I was just able to lockpick the safe if I had to guess. Because those nodes all seem to point to the safe.
Shall I proceed?
Are you sure there's nothing else? No intruding cultists, nothing needing a good whack?
Facetious employment of sarcasm detected. Electing to ignore. Initiating processing of the requested data toward the required end. Estimated duration, 180 trillion and 1 picoseconds. In the interim, may I inquire to your intentions for the archive after the Rift data calculations have concluded? I have a prioritized list of suggestions.
I need to hand Archives operation over to Order Control.
Seeing as how my priorities are largely modeled after a founder of the Order, I expect returning to their supervision should resume without undue vexation or worry. Rift data processing complete. Results provided. The previous Protectorate operator made similar calculations, but their results contained flaws. Your more comprehensive data generated a solution with 98.9% certainty. The Protectorate's was below 50%. Therefore, modifying the Protectorate's large-scale experimental Rift device with this information has a high chance of success. Assuming there is nothing else, I am commencing file reorderization and will be unavailable for an unspecified period of time. The remaining display case within the entryway is now unsealed.
Ooh, that's the armor.
And it contains armor worn by the first operator. For now, goodbye.
Valid courses of action include further examination of this inhospitable environment, or returning to the ship to pursue leads based on the acquired data.
Yep, you can play third person if you want.
Thank law. Hot shower? Here I come.
Back to the ship, but first, I want that set of armor.
I think congratulations are in order. Unless I'm mistaken, I gather you've accomplished your primary goal. On behalf of the Order and Auntie's Choice, I thank you for your efforts. This will most certainly help in ensuring peace. Now, the Calcaduceus, if you please.
As requested.
Thank you for your contribution to science. When the history texts are written, you've certainly secured an honorable mention in Appendix B.
I also fixed in the conflict with its priorities.
Ah, you are my new operator then. It is my simulated delight to meet you. In the interests of time, allow me to propose how next to proceed. I contend that solving of the universal equation should be our initial focus. Then, once we've unlocked knowledge of the inner workings of the universe, we can begin eliminating suffering, war, famine, and disease. Just to start.
Yes, this will do perfectly.
Right, and we got this set of armor, which I really hope has stats that I want. Please tell me that I can use this. When time dilation is active, you gain a percent of evasion equal to your science skill. I don't have science. What mods do I have available?
What is it?
I gained prescience.
I'll see what I can do.
What do I have? I mean, that's ridiculous. Let's wear it. Why not?
Go forth as was determined. May the plan guide you.
All right. I should be able to step away and go grab my other coffee and take the steak out of the freezer. Double check here, though. Oh, look at all the stuff my companions gathered while I was gone. I'll be right back. All right. Took some steaks out of the freezer. Grabbed a marzipan. Got some more coffee. Yeah, John Coons. There's a perk in leadership. Your companions will gather crafting materials and items for you while you're away from the ship. The amount gathered is based off of XP you've earned while off the ship. So they just gather a bunch of stuff for you, which was what popped up on the screen.
A significant anomaly has been detected by onboard sensors. This unit has cross-checked all data points and verified the findings. Horizon Point Station has reappeared.
Well, that ain't good.
Based on energy readings, Horizon Point has been reconstituted by the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator, thus confirming the Archive's theory. While present data does not indicate if Horizon Point poses an immediate threat, a survey of the reconstituted station is advised as soon as possible.
Copy that. Last thing we need is another rift to stabilize in Arcadia.
Calculating. According to the Archive, closing all rifts requires locating the Protectorate's large-scale rift modulator and inputting the rift data processed by the Archive. However, before navigating to Horizon Point Station, it is recommended you conclude all other affairs. Leaving will be highly unlikely due to the high levels of rift energy.
So this is the point of no return. Yeah, this is like the potential of being a one-way trip.
That is a correct assessment, Commander. In the meantime, Commander, it is worth considering your lack of formal alliances. Without Auntie's choice or the Order's help, you will have to face Horizon Point's dangers alone. Failure to make proper preparations raises the likelihood of death and serious injury occurring.
Yeah, thanks for the vote of confidence.
Agents are encouraged to establish themselves as a friend to colonists and other local entities. These relationships can be effective points of exploitation at a later date.
Excuse me. Alright, so I definitely need to finish all of the faction alliances before I do that quest. Alright, let's go to Ruth first, and then we'll go back to Auntie. Wait, am I on the right planet? I'm on the right planet. This is just a turn-in, so let's bring Marisol just to see what happens, since she's a scientist. I think I have to go get the body for the Auntie as well.
Congratulations are in order. I just received word from Seer Amaryllis that the Calcaduceus has been returned, and that the Archive is well and truly under our control again. She also mentioned a regrettable defect in its priority set that you were able to correct. Well done. Your role in this matter is complete. Auntie and I will handle it from here. But allow me to commend you again on your fruitful efforts to make this peace treaty possible.
Glad I could help.
There is more good news as well. We studied the data you brought back from the crashed satellite, and we now have a way to reorient the satellites en masse from a protectorate installation, Oris Listening Post. Turning the entirety of the reticulum toward deep space will accelerate our understanding of the universe, and ideally lead us to stronger conclusions regarding how to stop the rifts. The Order, in partnership with Auntie's Choice, is now well positioned to triumph over the regressive forces of ignorance that have heretofore held Arcadia in stasis. All thanks to you.
That's right. Thanks to me. None of this matters if we don't close the
Then
rifts.
it is fortunate that you are so well placed to do exactly that, with the Order's help. As if predetermined, your contributions have been many and varied, and I will not belabor the point by recounting them all here. But know this. When the final contest with the Protectorate takes place, wherever that may occur, you will have the full support of the Order and Auntie's Choice. I will, of course, organize our forces from here.
Okay. She says I will have the full force of the forces. So I think I'm good to go. Let me see if I have to do the mechanical matriarch. I don't know if this is an optional. I mean, I don't really feel compelled to do that quest for her because from a roleplay perspective, I don't give a shit about Auntie. I'm level 30. I have max faction. The Order, Ruth just said they're going to be on my side no matter what. I think we just go for it. I think we go to the end game. It doesn't work like that, Mellorex. It just doesn't. It's not the world we live in. We were talking about this the other day. It's like so many people try to make outrage about how, oh, I hate Amazon. They fired 30,000 people. I hate Walmart. They fired 20,000 people. You know, all those things are like, it doesn't matter because when you have people who are living paycheck to paycheck, they're going to go buy things from wherever they can afford to buy, and that's Walmart and Amazon. Like, so it doesn't matter if they hate Amazon or if they hate Walmart. Their only option to buy food to survive and to buy goods at a cheap, affordable rate is going to be to buy them at Walmart and Amazon, the places where they can get them the cheapest. Poor people are not going to Whole Foods. Poor people are not going to Trader Joe's. Poor people are going to Amazon. Poor people are going to Walmart. And if you keep people poor all the time, then they have no choice but to rely upon you for their goods and services. It's capitalism 101. Like, we're literally playing a game all about that. Like, Auntie's Choice literally does the exact same fucking thing. Like, you know, it is what it is. The only way you can get past participating in that system is to figure out a way to unplug. If you can unplug from the Matrix, manage to get out of debt, not rely on the credit system, not rely on any of their things like healthcare and all of this stuff, then you can unplug and be free of it. But outside of that, it doesn't matter that those companies just file, you know, correct. This year there have been hundreds of thousands of people laid off from all sorts of industries. And the reality is none of it matters. It doesn't. You know? It doesn't matter. People got fired. Yep, happens all the time. Those people will find other jobs. Yep, most of them will. The world marches on. You are about to return to Horizon Point Station and determine the fate of the Arcadia colony. If there's anything you want to do before navigating to the station, do it now before you cross the point of no return. Yes. Yes. This is going to be...
It appears Horizon Point Station is still in the process of being reconstituted. The rift itself is also more unstable than ever. Result, landing closer to the location of the Protectorate's large-scale rift anomaly modulator is not possible. In order to modify it with the rift data you processed in the archive, you will need to travel to its location on foot and seize it from Protectorate control.
What does this do to our allies?
The Order and Auntie's Choice have sent their forces, as promised, but they will need to find their own landing zones. You may be without assistance as you navigate the station.
Okay.
The energy readings from the modulator can be traced to the Sovereign's flagship, Providence, hovering on the far side of the station. Hypothesizing. Given Protectorate hierarchy and the recent announcement about the Sovereign's mental refreshment, this is likely the Consul's doing. He will need to be stopped.
Not
But
a
to
problem.
what end is he working here? The Consul I once knew would never act so recklessly.
He's intimidating people into doing his bidding. No way they see sense in this.
Intimidation is not required. Protectorate subjects are not programmed to question authority. Warning. The rift is growing dangerously unstable. Using the rift modulator on board the Providence is the only way to prevent certain destruction of the colony.
My business with the Consul is deeply personal, and I have made my distrust for De Vries known. I must be brought along to judge the former and reserve judgment for the latter.
Once the modulator is secured, it may be used to close the rift and save Arcadia and all those in its orbit. There is minimal room for error, Commander. Good luck.
I need to charge my phone. Sorry, my brother sent me a TikTok I had to look at. Alright, I don't care to bring, what's his name along. Passively loads ammo into your current weapon based on your gun's skill. That's pretty awesome. It's a heavy armor set, but I don't have nearly enough keys to unlock it. I don't want Marisol. We're gonna stick with Valerie. Because I am spec'd to need heals, so... Off we go.
Failure to match nearby hostiles to known Protectorate biological signatures.
There she is. The Providence. I'd have sacrificed pay to build a ship like that back on Triangle.
Well, we gotta get there first. Dude, this is reminding me of that final mission in, is it Mass Effect, when you're running across the outside of the ship? You're like on the hull of the ship and you're fighting like Geth and all sorts of stuff that's coming at you. Trying to get your way to the boss fight. Reconstituted soldier. Alright. I need to get my sniper rifle probably.
Ready to
Okay, that new perk kicked ass. Oh, hello.
resuming hostilities.
Number 2, not use sharp object when cleaning electrical wiring. Seek cover. Might as well load up on ammo. It's the last time I'll be able to spend any money, so. I should grab my sniper rifle. Oh, I got the mini rocket launcher too. Might as well buy some mini rockets.
Being back here feels like straying into a dream. Bad kind.
Falling asleep on active duty may be punishable by fines and dismissal from the Earth Directorate.
I'm awake. Unfortunate. You can tell on the count of the lack of screaming.
Alright. Let's go ahead and switch out. I mean, I don't really care about any sort of sneaking around right now. Dislodge power core. I can't do that without.
This explains a lot, actually. Never moseyed up here last go around. Poor kid.
Right, into the belly of the beast. I can't get over there, can I? To like demyth him? Decouple him or whatever? No, I can't. Can I turn the alarm off? Don't think I can. What the frack? he doesn't want us going that way.
This station's a never-ending mess. Good thing we've got our own rift modulator to help us navigate.
Like the wind.
Attention! This is your Auntie calling. Per our agreement, Auntie's choice support ships, including the fine print, the contingency plan, and the upper hand, are headed your way. Order forces are on a similar trajectory.
Estimates for the team's survival have increased substantially.
Thanks, Valerie. Appreciate it, darling.
Hazard ahead. Please seek an alternate route.
Oh, come on now, you're making me waste time. Oh, you fuckers. I better back out because that's gonna destabilize here again here in a second. Am I going? Oh, I see it. I may have went the wrong way. Oh, there! I had to go up and over. Oh no!
Which is not advised at this time.
That's mildly frustrating. I hate jump puzzles. No, no. Fucking don't move. God damn it.
Exiting hazard radius. Status alive.
Fuck me. That was mildly.
Agent DeVries ship detected ahead. Due to previous actions and betrayal, Agent DeVries has not been returned to the team roster.
Yeah, so we're recreating the events that happened. Sort of. Like, it's very confusing.
Formerly of the Earth Directorate. Consider this a recording for posterity. The Consul of the Protectorate is responsible for the twisted wreckage of this station. It is my hope that whatever you find here will save the rest of the galaxy from this fate. Know that I did my level best to stop him. But if you are listening, it is likely I have failed in my mission. Yet again. And for that, I am sorry.
We Horford lines the long-buried journals of Arcada's first speech have been liberated by experiment to determine if an egalitarian utopia could endure the test of time. Matrix's ultimate conclusion was no. She was adamant that hubris and ambition would be the Protectorate's downfall, despite the guidance and promise made to her people. It amazes me that such a genius as the Matriarch will ignore the fact that absolute power corrupts absolutely until it was far too late. What's up, Blue? Alright, so she is likely making her way to Protectorate. No. Fuck you. Wait, it still says I haven't finished investigating her presence.
Enter your belt. I'm locked and stuck.
Probably because I can't analyze the rest of the ship.
Emergency protocols ready. Emergency protocol syringes primed. Sequencing emergency protocols ready.
Yeah, I'm not going out there to get loot. Yeah, I need to
Medics and pharmaceutical provisions incoming. And we're right behind them with a delivery of Auntie's Choice finest supplies. Soon you'll say, that is better than nature.
Forward!
It's better than
Destroy
nature.
these abominations! Adjusting calculations. Hold fire on our allies.
Engaging combat.
never could have predicted that the rift would produce something so monstrous.
Okay.
Supplies and medical attention are available to you, Commander. Please, proceed.
Proceed to where, honey?
I never could have predicted that the rift would produce something so monstrous.
Be mindful of where you step. Chasms are everywhere.
Ah, probably these over here, these boxes. Oh my goodies. Ooh, all sorts of good stuff. Non-conductor deluxe corporate drone armor. What's it look like? Ugly as no. No. All right.
Be mindful of where you step. Chasms are everywhere.
Let's regroup with my allies. That's not good.
Helen? No. No, it couldn't be.
Get away from me. See them? They were my teammates and they didn't listen neither. You'll end up just the same.
Helen? It's me, Niles.
Wait, Rookie? Commander? Is that you? No. No, this must be some kind of trick. Oh, what's happening to me?
Looks like the rift modulator worked as advertised.
Let's not open that can of breadworms yet, Commander. Helen, we're not gonna hurt you. But you mind telling us what happened here?
Something was wrong with Sandoval and Jepson. They glowed like they were aflame. They ran in, jumped at me, clawed at me. Oh, I had to kill them.
Oh, Helen. That's awful. But you were only defending yourself. I'd have done no different.
How do I know you won't turn against me as well? How do I know you won't come at me with murder in your eyes?
You know me, Helen. I'd never hurt one of my crew.
We'd like to help you any way we still can.
You do seem like yourself, Commander. Can you tell me what's happening? I can't make much sense of things myself. Everything was fine till the explosion. I was pinned. Fire closed in. I tried to move. I tried to find the rookie. Then the whole station shook and tore apart. And then nothing.
She was alive when the rift engulfed the station. That's how she's here now.
Mm-hmm.
We could have saved her, Commander. We could have done something.
Wait. There was something else. Sandoval was yelling. DeVries wasn't responding to comms. What happened? Don't tell me the situation got too fluid for you, DeVries. That it?
Certainly not. I was focused on the objective, as every one of your crew should have been. Isn't that right, Commander?
Yeah. Something tells me that ain't quite true.
Never mind that. The rift has done something to you.
A rift? That's right. We were here to investigate rifts. So why is there one in the sky? Why is everything destroyed? What's happening to me? And Sandoval? Jepson?
It's called reconstitution. The Protectorate are trying to put the whole station back to how it was before it was destroyed. You included. But it's failing.
So I've come back from
nowhere
to some, what? Some warped version of life?
Pretty much.
All because of some twisted experiment?
Yeah.
Is that about right? You can help me though. Right, Commander? You can do something to fix this.
Sorry, I can't.
Boyd. This is it, ain't it? I'll never see the sun again. Never fly in our ship. Never anything.
Nope. I swear to you, I'll stop them from doing this to anyone else.
That's good. Suppose I can take some comfort in that, you know? The sky ain't looking quite so terrifying now. Since I know you'll put it right, think I'll watch it for a while.
That is a death knell if I ever heard one. When we close the rift, it'll be a spectacular sight.
Yeah. Last show I'll ever watch. Worse ways to go out, I think.
Peace ain't easy to come by these days.
No,
Glad
it's
you
not.
found yours. Even if it's coming 10 years late. Won't let no one forget you, Helen.
I know, Rookie. Don't you worry about me neither.
There's gonna be naps taken today. Ample amounts of naps. We don't have the grand needs today.
So you do it well.
Pascal? Helen? I can stay with you for a moment, if you'd like. Might help.
Yeah. All right. I ain't turning down company if I'm at the end of the line. Goodbye then, Commander. Maybe we'll meet again in the void.
It's all right. This will be over soon. I swear it. It's all right.
All right.
I swear it.
You're the one who forged an alliance between Auntie's Choice and the Order, ain't you?
Did they just appear from the rift?
We got supplies and medical support for you up ahead.
Up ahead. All right. Thank you very much.
You with Auntie?
Hold clear.
We brought supplies.
You may approach,
We're here to help.
Commander. We've got supplies at the ready.
All sorts of goodies.
Initial observations conclude that the subject is suffering from multiple ailments.
Greetings! In what particular way are you afflicted?
I am not afflicted.
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments.
So, how am I getting over there?
Initial observations conclude that the subject does not possess major ailments. Just as I predicted. You appear to have any treatments or supplies you may require. Very well. You should notice, may the number...
I'll be right back. quite sure how to get over there just yet. I think I saw a tunnel down there I can use. Yeah. Yep, this right here.
There's the Providence. Oh, what a beauty. I mean, apart from the whole rendering space-time suck. And the thing, that rover looks inbound for the skip labs.
That saved me from death. Big fan of that.
Enthusiastic.
You lot couldn't hit the broadside of a freighter.
Standing by with life support.
Oh, I can't do anything with these because I don't have the necessary hacking to turn off the robots. So we're gonna be fighting. Well, if that's the case, let me get my electricity weapon at the ready. Is that like a bridge that I have to flip over? How do I get across that? There's got to be like a control around here somewhere. I don't see it yet though. What am I missing? There's nothing up top. Oh, this was a different one. The one was underneath. This is the other one. My bad. I didn't quite understand what I was supposed to do.
Can't the rift ever reconstitute anything nice?
Yeah, I got confused with which one of those levers I was supposed to play. No, Drip Bomb, that is not true. I have aim assist cranked all the way up in this game. Oh no, trust me, I am not any better than I was a year ago. It's just this game has an adjustable auto aim, which is brilliant because you can adjust it to your settings. And I said, give it to me 100% cap. Turn it all the way up, Captain. Yeah, that's the make it look good option.
Another rift. Is that plasma wrapped up in it? I wouldn't recommend getting close. Have it come this far just to give up. Let's look around. Gotta be some way to deal with this.
We're gonna leave that point of no return. Yeah, that definitely hurt. I love the this armor essentially saves me from ultimate death.
Scientist Bernard Rand, sent to Horizon Point Station by order of the Consul. While monitoring the reconstitution, I picked up strange readings in the old skip lab. The core appears to be pulling plasma tightly around it, not unlike a planet and its moons. Fascinating, though it thwarts my attempts to gather more data. Fortuitously, in searching the remains of the lab, I found an equation that could manipulate the core just enough to clear the chamber. And my way to professional acclaim. Let this be a record of Protectorate ingenuity. Bernard Rand, the man who marched fearlessly into chaos and tamed it.
And yet his body's laying right there.
Well, at least we know what we need to clear that rift.
Halo Trench Shotgun. Shock Barrel, man. That sounds like a pretty awesome shotgun, to be honest with you. Where did it go? Changes damage type to shock at the expense of lower damage. Interesting. Alright, yeah, like if you go into, I don't know if it's the same on the PC, Dribron, but here, if you go into controls, you can go all the way down here, and there's all these, actually, where is it at? Gameplay? It's in gameplay. There's an entire section on auto assist, aim assist, and I cranked everything all the way up to the max. It is the illusion of being a crack shot. I still don't think the plasma's... No, I'm not understanding what I need to do there. N-ray shield won't protect me because it's only N-rays. Right? Oh yeah, it definitely gives me a little bit of protection. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to survive long enough to do anything. Yeah, let's load. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Oh, hang on. I need the neighbor's dog's going ape shit. I better step out and see what's going on. One of Christina's ducks is in the neighbor's yard, and their dog is going ape shit. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. The terminal controls operation of the rift cartoon. Only make adjustments necessary. Input the equation you would like to process. Required info not found. Oh, I bet I have to get to the corpse. That was not enough. So there's probably gonna be... Hang on, there's a ramp over here too, I just saw. We need an equation. I didn't see this until just now. Oh, that's gonna be the equation probably. Rift algorithm equations and processing update.
This unit excels at statistical analysis. It is not programmed to solve theoretical math.
Oh, that's still not it. By the way, that's the third time our duck, one of Christina's ducks, has gotten into our neighbor's property, and I'm betting her neighbors are getting tired of it.
Incomplete. I like a brain teaser as much as the next fella, but this might be beyond my skill set.
May be able to work out the remainder of the missing equation. I don't have the right background though. It. No equations scribbled on the wall or anything like that. brings me out down below. Alright, I'm obviously missing. What's up, Deeks? There's nothing on any of these screens.
Misunderstood.
That is a big old blade. Somehow. Oh, great. Multiple pathways. I don't like multiple pathways, man. Multiple pathways leads to me getting lost. Hello.
This must be the Sovereign's office. Guess money and power can't buy taste.
Okay, messages. I've done it. My father's notes. When did they know? Did my grandmother know of the fault in the skip drives as well, and if so, when?
Taking credit for someone else's genius? Can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, that might be for the equation. The complete equation. Both look as though they have been traced.
First nice thing the Sovereign's done for us.
Please input this equation in the skip lab terminal at your earliest convenience.
Yeah, I'm about to go downstairs and do that right now. Breadcrumbs? Yeah, it's like the bad guy who always explains his reasoning at the end of the movie. Let's just lay out my whole plan in one fell swoop. Give the good guy time to figure out a way to defeat me. Fuck that. Boom boom, problem solved. No more good guy. Alright, we came from over here. That led me back out over here. I can put the equation in here. Initiate test. Looks good from my house.
Was starting to swim for a moment there.
Did I not make it? Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta redo that again. I do. Holy shit. We gotta face one of those mechs again. Any weak points, and I have the wrong thing attached. Oh, missed. Damn it, get up there. What did that just do? I really wish I knew what that just did. Well, I don't care what it did because I'm skipping past that fight. You keep shooting at me, buddy.
Let's find a way to unseal the hangar before we're noticed.
Crew Science Command. Deck 2 contains the Rift Modulator. Consoles likely on Deck 3. Well, we are on Deck 1. We need to gain access to the hangar first. There is no reason for a sneak weapon on this ship. We're here to cause problems. JK. I mean, it has dropped significantly. I checked yesterday. It was maintaining 35 to 40,000 a day on Steam alone. I don't know about the rest, but it was, you know, rising slowly, and it had been maintaining like 35, 40,000 a day on Steam. And the day they made the announcement, it plummeted. And since then, it's been between 8 and 12,000 per day, and that's it. So, yeah, they lost 30,000 users overnight with that announcement. So, you know, there are definitely still thousands of people playing the game. And there are definitely still people who are going to be able to get hundreds of hours of entertainment out of it. I'm sure there's a lot of people playing on Xbox and PlayStation. But it definitely... Which is the same thing that happened to Anthem, you know. It'll just... All the multiplayer people are going to go off and go somewhere else. Like, I've seen a ton of videos on... YouTube already of people going, where's our next home? And they were like exclusively New World content creators, which goes back to the #1 lesson I gave in my series on how to become a content creator and streamer. That's one of the reasons why you never go all in on a single game, and you should absolutely become a variety content creator and a variety streamer, because if that shit happens, it happened to WildStar, it happened to Anthem, it happened to this, and if you've put all your eggs in one basket, then you have to hope your community goes with you to the next game. It's tricky. Yeah, there's still, I would estimate there's probably still a good 40,000 people, 30 to 50,000 people playing between all the platforms. There's still quite a, and which is why they're keeping the shop open. If you notice, you could still buy the game, you could still use the cash shop, you could still do all that stuff. You just can't, there's no future content planned. But the fact that they're leaving the cash store open goes to show you that there's still plenty of people that are going to be playing and contributing to the ongoing, you know, it'll be enough to keep the few employees left paid. It's not dead yet, Jim.
Looks like the cavalry's just rolled in.
That's our cavalry. I love the music as our forces land. Tin Can, the proficient purveyor of provisions. Love it.
If you must replace lost equipment, please submit proof of punishment. Please make a request. Displaying inventory.
Okay, we got goodies. Nothing that I'm gonna want, but I'm good. I wonder if this is legitimately the music playing on this ship, or if it's just the music that is playing while we're boarding this ship. Because if this is the music that these guys listen to every day, these poor assholes.
That the concept of pay may be strange and alarming. Please note that theft will result in punishments that are infinitely more strange and alarming.
Crimea River bot boy. I do not know where I need to go.
Please keep any and all fluids leaking from your body from staining the floor. How might this unit bolster or reduce your current blood volume? Doctor-patient confidentiality is currently enabled. Forgetting complete. Note.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the trauma kits just in case. Alright, we have got to find a lift. Lift transport, this is what I'm looking for. Oh, I need access. Unless you find another way to gain entry. Well, look at there, a lucky hatch. Fuck you. I need engineering. Well, it's not going to be that hatch. Lucky or not, I don't have engineering to get past that. So, I still need a key card.
Tell me we're not going to just go play. That's not the plan. Right, Commander?
I don't have the security to shut that down either. Oh, come on now. Oh, dude, get out of the way. What is still shooting at us? I gotta go up those stairs. Yeah, stuff we've never seen before. Capabilities that just shouldn't be theoretically possible, at least with technology you're familiar with. Uh-oh. Did this get sent back from a previous... Oh, hello. Wrong weapon. I wonder if this machine is sent back from the order, and we're gonna find out later. Still haven't found any cards.
I reckon we can look for those access credentials if you want to do a fortified. Sneaking around's always an option too. Anyway, the modulator has got to be on this deck. We should poke around, but quiet like. see what information we can uncover.
Hackable with no hack. Well, I'm back where I ended up. However, yeah. Oh, we're on the science deck. She's...
Are you actually authorized? Come here a moment. Be wary. I've heard there's an intruder
These are order
aboard.
scientists.
I suppose that could be you. Forgive
Right?
me.
Or is that the Protectorate
I'm still a little addled
symbol?
from my last refreshment. I'm going to set off
No,
an
these
alarm,
are okay. These are
okay?
Protectorate. No, don't set off an alarm. Why would an intruder be re-experienced? Of course not. Where's the modulator?
You've been reviewing our experiments. I hope I'm not being replaced. I specifically went to mental refreshment to avoid that. If you wish to see the modulator, you'll want to speak with Chief Scientist Montserrat. He's in the rift chamber. Take these credentials with you, in case you're asked. Security's become awfully stringent of late. It wouldn't do to be caught unawares. That's why I carried 2 cards, just in case. Oh, though I suppose it's just the one now.
Oh, that is worthy of a save. Alright, we gotta go find the lead scientist. Probably up there in that booth.
Due to the unexpected scale of the rift
Hope my speech skills come in handy.
separating it from the ship is impossible. This unit recommends seeking more information about the modulator.
Ah, I was notified that you were here, though my fellow scientists seemed rather confused as to why. Unsurprisingly. What
I
exactly
love
was
how
it
many
you
voice
needed?
actors.
I'm rather short on time, as a gander outside might tell you.
I am so happy that we got so many voice actors from so many other classic RPGs. This is the 3rd or 4th Mass Effect and or Star Wars: The Old Republic, Knights of the Old Republic voice actor. We've had Mass Effect, we've had Knights of the Old Republic, we've had Dragon Age. Like, I love it. I need access to the Rift modulator. Can you help?
Yeah, well, we all have urgent needs. And mine is to keep my lab and hopefully the rest of this system from falling apart. I need the modulator for my own analysis. You can wait.
Well, at least answer this. The IRC has some troubled findings regarding the routed interrupts. Can you verify them?
The IRC? I did not realize you were a colleague of sorts. We haven't shared much of our findings with your branch, I'm afraid. But our results do match. Raw data from whatever a rift engulfs is preserved, yes, but the essence of a thing is not. Like a sense of self, for example, is lost forever. Further, there is no proof that such data can be stabilized or even edited. The Consul's plan is futile, completely. But he no longer listens to me, which is distressing. I've prepared a report for him showing how the very structure of the modulator makes what we're attempting impossible. But I doubt he will pay it much mind.
A report that contains information concerning Rift modulars, you say?
Yes, but as I said, I fear the report won't do any good.
I can be very persuasive, both with words and weapons.
I'm going to pretend that you did not utter that last part. But if you're even half as confident as you seem, perhaps you can convince the Consul to see reason. Here, use this keycard on the module over there. It will allow you to download my report and grant you access to the control deck.
Thank
I
you.
hope you're able to sway him. Because if you don't, we're all dead.
Last question. Where is the modulator being operated?
A deck up in the control room. The console is the only one who has the means of controlling it, which makes your persuading him that much more necessary. Go now.
He said he gave me a key card.
Accessing report. Rift restoration analysis. Compiled by Chief Scientist Monserrate. Marked for delivery to Consul Thoreau.
Esteemed Consul, after much analysis, my conclusion is that the modulator we have worked tirelessly to build will not function as intended when used for reconstituting matter from rifts. Every test of reconstitution has resulted in demonstrable failure. Proceeding as we are now with Horizon Point Station will surely lead to severe, unanticipated consequences. The modulator is only effective at closing rifts from unsafe distances. Using it to close exacerbated rifts will certainly lead to the destruction of any vessel carrying it. Unfortunately, the data that we originally had hoped for from the ancient rifts detected in the far reaches of space untouched by humanity has not yielded any
Ancient rifts. Well, I'm hoping that's what the DLC is going to lead us to understand. Just remember, there was some math on this ship that appears to not be related to us at our tech.
Our recent readings suggest that we're on the verge of losing control of this rift. I recommend diverting from our current plan before it is too late for Arcadia. I've included extensive notes and annotations appended to the modulator schematics to substantiate these conclusions. I know you will guide us wisely, my dear Consul.
All right.
Schematics acquired. However, the information contained here also indicates the existence of rifts beyond where humanity is
I am aware.
This does not compute.
I'm aware.
We'll have to worry. Right now, we should concentrate on finding the console.
Rifts beyond the edge of human space. I'm telling you, I have a feeling this time travel or I don't stuff. I'm not understanding all the things. We should probably make a hard save here. Out of curiosity, let's get rid of the sniper rifle. And let's swap it with .160 rocket pistol. Hang on. I had other rocket pistols, I think, at some point. Rocket magazine size 2. Here it is. Yeah, it's this one. Alright. Let's resave. Alright.
There you are, Commander. What happened? I thought you were looking for the rift modulator. Why does it still look like that out there?
I can't operate without having control of the ship.
That's unacceptable. That complicates matters greatly. What should happen if it's damaged as we seize control from the console?
We've the schematics for the modulator. Worst comes to worst.
So you've learned the art of a good contingency plan, at last. Well done. Did you happen upon anything else that I should know about?
Turns out lots of risks have been detected in space where humanity has never been.
In the deep reaches of space? I suppose that revelation should not come as a surprise.
Why not? What do you know?
Not much more than you. Only that space is vast, and even with our brilliance, we cannot possibly hope to know all the secrets it contains. But
I bet
we
this
will need to
opens the
table
door for
this
the
discovery
DLC.
and its implications for a later time. The consul needs dealing with. He may seem open to negotiation, but I would urge caution. If you denounce him or his plan outright, he will not yield. Unless you find his weak spots and chip at those first.
This is going to be an
Earth
interesting...
Directorate Manual encourages the agent to always remember the 3 shuns. Negotiation, fabrication, and assassination. When one fails, try another.
The more we debate, the more time we squander. We must and if you've something to say to any of us, Commander?
Nope, we're good to go. We're going to do another hard save here. And no, do not overwrite no, return. Overwrite this one. Alright. Let's try this, see what happens.
You've come quite close enough. Sentinels, if you would.
The consul has initiated a threat display, Commander. Would you like this unit to respond?
You're right on time for the show. In a matter of minutes, I'll be transforming Arcadia for the better, and ridding it forever of trespassers like you.
Did you also claim you were saving the Sovereign when you stabbed him in the back?
Do not place his decision at my feet. I know it's difficult for the likes of you to fathom the concept of self-sacrifice, but he chose mental refreshment for the good of us all. And what am I to do but carry on his legacy? What am I to do but achieve what he could not?
You're right, he definitely didn't try to kill everyone with a space anomaly.
I'll only be killing a select number permanently. The worthy, however, will be resurrected and reformed so they may reach their full potential. Open your mind, Commander. Yes, I know well who you are. In any other situation, I might be compelled to take you apart and see how precisely it is you operate, but time, it would seem, isn't on your side. You are a relic of an impotent institution, propelled forward by nothing more than luck and foolhardy metal.
Hang on here. Also, by breaking and entering skills, you really ought to beef up your security, by the way.
Indeed. Rarely are there enough measures to keep the most tenacious of sprats from gnawing their way in.
That's right.
I've been following your progress closely, you know, since you so unceremoniously caused our Vox relay to crash into Westport. When you began your dealings with the Order and the Corporatists, I thought that perhaps having a chaotic element in their midst could work in our favor. But now you're here, scurrying around my ship and attempting to thwart the Protectorate yet again.
Your ship, huh? Could have sworn I saw the Sovereign's name on it.
You think yourself clever, don't you? The Sovereign is indisposed, leaving myself as the sole custodian of Arcadia. What's his is mine. And the victory I inevitably clench over you, over anyone, will be his in turn, even if he's not here to bask in it.
Then I hope he's ready for disappointment. I never lose.
Such bravado is unbecoming when you can't make good on your promises, Commander. Tell me, did you manage to stop us from bringing your peace talks to a swift end? As I recall, Greater Tranquility was reduced to little more than mangled ruins in a single moment.
You used the peace talks as a test run for this.
It was a modest success. I had hoped it'd hobble Auntie's choice in the Order once and for all, but it has proven to be a valuable lesson in patience. I was able to buy the time to enact the very plan before you. Though, judging from that vacant expression on your face, it would appear you've no idea what I intend.
Go ahead and enlighten me.
Very well. Once the rift destroys Arcadia, We shall edit the information stored within it and use the modulator to reshape our colony into its perfect form. Horizon Point's destruction all those years ago was a tragedy, yes, but without it, we might never have opened our eyes to our true purpose and the possibility of Arcadia's rebirth. When the matriarch discovered the first skip drive, she set us on a course to elevate humanity.
Not created.
We're
discovered.
Now writing our path, and I will do my part as the architect intended.
Rifts from beyond human space. I already know the matriarch didn't invent skip drives. Why is that relevant?
Intrepid, aren't you? Well, what's relevant is what came after. Our matriarch dissected this skip drive technology, learned its secrets, and enabled us to produce them en masse, which eventually led to the manifestation of rifts. But it was not until well after Horizon Point's untimely end that we understood the opportunity gifted us. The opportunity to reconstruct the colony in its perfect form. It is as the Grand Architect designed. And believe you me, I've no intention of letting you thwart our securing of a better future. One free of doubt and greed.
Well, I know you think your plan is the right one, but you'll reconsider if you hear me out.
It's your time that's running out, not mine. So go on. Tell me all the ways I'm wrong.
All right.
Better yet, tell the whole room how His Eminence, the Sovereign, was wrong. This was originally his plan.
Well, we'll see what speech options I get.
Seeing it carried out.
Oh, what do you mean requirements not met? Required info not applied. Your plan to restore Arcadia will fail horribly.
So you say, but you've yet to deliver any compelling evidence.
Though it matters not, you've little chance of swaying me. You will not distract me from taking what is owed to us.
Do I now have the... Okay, hang on. Rift modular schematics reports. But you won't be saving this colony. Everything reconstituted it will be brought back wrong.
And what is your definition of wrong? Have you anything substantial to back such a claim?
Yeah? Your chief scientist swears... Look at this report from your chief scientist.
I see. Well, the man was always a cynic. I find that attitude can skew results even more than a thumb on the scale might. One data point means little. The Protectorate was clearly meant to harness this power. Nothing you claim can disprove everything that points to this reality.
Well, I've seen the Matrix writings. You have no idea what she envisioned.
I will not be lectured by an outsider. Certainly if you had your way, you would claim Arcadia as yours, and rewrite history to suit your own aims.
No. Matriarch doubted the Protectorate's survival. She knew pride would be its undoing.
Heresy!
I found her correspondence with the first bishop. She explicitly said she feared the Arcadian experiment would end as all similar projects did before it, in a crumbling heap of hubris.
The matriarch foresaw many things. To think that we were not set apart from lesser societies, it is humbling. And it appears we have fallen prey to the very thing she warned of.
What's more, her own son steered Arcadia wrongly. The matriarch was heartbroken.
What do you mean, steered wrongly? If Reuben was not carrying out her wishes as intended, then the Protectorate have strayed far from the matriarch's light. But regardless of how I may have misstepped before, I am not in the wrong now.
This is a really... I feel like I'm taking 3 steps forward, 2 steps back.
It doesn't matter what you bring before me. I stand firm in the knowledge that I am following the grand plan,
Sounds
and that
like
I will be
debating with a religious nutjob here. You will not be vindicated if you kill millions of your people, Consul. You can still do the right thing.
And leave the traitors and invaders alive? No! Death is the only way forward. We can only be made pure from the ashes, despite whatever supposed proof you have to the contrary.
If you're wrong, you'll destroy everything you claim to love. Nothing is worth that.
Claim? If you cannot see the truth of my devotion written plain, then now I see why you are against me so. But you are wrong about the risk. We are losing this war. It is inevitable. The victors will brutally subdue us until we become corrupted. Until we forget our principles, our history, the very core of who we are. It is better that we perish together as proud protectorate, proud Arcadians. Preserving our purity is a mercy. More than that.
Oh, and he's a purity culture freak as well. What about faith, Consul? If your people wish to preserve the predator, they will find a way. Ooh, speech check level 20.
Even through extreme hardship and the tyranny of corporatists? Even if every aspect of the framework we've established is torn down around them? No. No. We have raised a stalwart people. Instilled principles of the Protectorate in them from their first breath. Perhaps I must trust that they've taken our teachings to heart. There may yet be other ways to save my beloved Arcadia, but I cannot be the one to see them to their completion. I surrender.
Yeah, buddy.
What? Oh, by the matriarch. It seems we have a problem. The rift has... well, it has nearly destabilized completely. And the modulator cannot close it in its current state from a safe distance. Destruction of Arcadia is imminent. Architect, help us.
I celebrated too soon. Nonsense, there must be a way.
There is. Though, given your tenacity in preventing bloodshed, I don't believe you'll appreciate it. A chance yet remains. We must bring the modulator as close to the rift as possible. However, when the rift folds in on itself, this ship and its operator will not survive.
Sacrifice yourself, buddy.
I'm not surprised your arrogance put us in this position. Even less surprised that you're now looking around, asking who will suffer to get us out of it.
Let me be clear. I am not placing this burden upon your shoulders. This was my doing. And so it is my responsibility to set things right.
That's right,
I will give you time to vacate the ship. When you are clear, I will fly it into the rift myself. You are right. Arcadia will find its way without me.
At least you could do. It's the least you could do for saving us from this mess.
Think what you wish of me, but this is my responsibility.
I will accompany him and ensure all goes as planned. It's only right that I complete the very mission I came here for.
Absolutely not. You'll probably blow up the ship before it gets to the rift. All right, then
Thank
go.
you, Commander. Perhaps
I'm gonna
in this,
trust her to do the right thing.
I might achieve vindication.
Then it is settled. We will see this work done.
Good job. I've been hankering for some R&R.
Damn right.
Let's get on with it then.
Do I really have to run to get off my ship? I hope that it's an automatic thing. Looks like it's an automatic thing. Cool beans. Commander Zane and Buddy. Here's to a job well done.
In the end, when the consul was faced with the undeniable errors in his logic, he chose to save Arcadia by closing the rift himself. He died hoping his sacrifice might make up for the disastrous decisions he had made. Augustine de Vries did not even have that hope left in her final moments. She knew nothing would make up for her actions. But at least she'd not have to live with her guilt any longer. Thanks to the commander's quick thinking in sparing it from the Vox station's fiery crash, Paradise Island's Fairfield remained a profitable company town for Auntie's Choice. Auntie's Choice assumed control over the day-to-day workings of Matriarch's Mercy, the better to monitor their new colleagues in the Order. The monastery, however, returned to normal operation, tracking the clockwork of the grand plan. The monastery's abbot became a scapegoat for recent tragic events, having not detected Wiley's dastardly schemes. His superiors demoted him, mainly to show their corporatist allies that academics could keep their people in line too. Seer Wiley fled the Order and sought refuge in a backwater Arcadian town to contemplate his failings. As word of the ex-seer's arrival spread, people lined up for predictions. Forsaking the math that failed him, he offered obvious yet effective advice instead. Val continued to serve the commander of the Incognito faithfully, for many more years than should be possible, giving automechs like her everywhere a reputation as stable and reliable. As a result, more Valerie units were put into service, while fewer human agents were deployed into the field. As he rose through the Earth Directorate ranks, Niles pressed for a field directive to deploy the new Val units only when the situation posed significant risk. The policy reduced agent casualties by a significant margin. Oddly enough, in-office deaths increased by a not insignificant margin. Despite Inez's efforts, the grafting program was restarted by a backstabbing anti-VP toward the end of the war. Inez appealed to anyone in Auntie's Choice who would listen to shut the cruel project down. Her pleas went unheeded.
That's because I didn't have the
Houston never
hacking.
uncovered who actually killed the Supreme Arbiter, a failing that chipped away at his ability to arbitrate. His once promising calling eventually ended with him stripped of rank, programming menial automechanicals somewhere deep within the husk of Protectorate society. After thoughtful cogitation and calculation, Marisol slowly began to reject violence as the sole method for eliminating random variables. Not coincidentally, her social calendar began filling up.
That's
After
funny.
Alza disbanded the Glorious Dawn, its members quietly tried to resume lives forever disrupted by the Arcadian conflict. As the cult's murderous legacy faded, average colonist life expectancy increased by 0.23%. With the modulator schematics shared as joint intellectual property, Auntie's Choice and the Order's partnership remained steady, despite the need for constant compromise. For a time, the Arcadia colony thrived. Unable to acquire the chemicals needed for the process, Ruth Bassar nevertheless attempted to interface with the archive, and died immediately. Her successor banned any future interfacing attempts, and led the Order in a much more cautious direction, delaying their progress for at least a century. Adrift without firm leadership, Protectorate subjects struggled with post-war life. A small band of hardliners collaborated to preserve their society in the face of Arcadia's new leadership. When Sovereign Varric was discovered in mental refreshment, the Order and Auntie's Choice bickered over what to do with him. They ultimately decided to announce his death, while letting him live the rest of his addled days behind closed doors aboard the undisputed claim. Until one day, Amos stumbled upon the Sovereign's private quarters and freed him, rocking the colony with a brief scandal. Despite the recent tumultuous events in Arcadia, it was business as usual for Free Market Station. Sub Rosa continued to supply the colony in the wake of the commander's actions. The release of the skip drive schematics to the public domain resulted in new and exciting opportunities for independent manufacturers. However, unchecked use of the drives would ultimately lead to an even greater proliferation of rifts, once again imperiling the galaxy. Fortunately, the Order stepped in. Leveraging their partnership with Auntie's Choice, the Order sold rift modulators to all skip drive manufacturers for a modest price, thus preventing another outbreak of rifts, while Auntie's Choice made a tidy profit. The rift compromise between the Order and Anti's choice led to prioritized assistance for the colonies that agreed to favorable trading terms. The so-called Anti's loyalty program tripled the corporation's net worth. Meanwhile, the Order was able to sermonize their version of scientism alongside Anti's marketing and PR onslaught, at least to colonies in Anti's loyalty program. Many outside died because their rifts weren't closed in time. All of these events turned on the decisive actions of the Earth Directorate agent.
That's me.
And their unique way of navigating Arcadia. Its disparate factions, social complexities, ubiquitous product placement, and arsenal of absurdly satisfying weaponry. But through it all, and to this day, Earth has remained inexplicably dark.
And that is a wrap on The Outer Worlds 2, everybody. Completed it on normal difficulty. I think we were around 50 hours. I'm gonna go check. I don't know how close we got to 50. I'm gonna go look right now at the stream time. I've got some steaks thawed out. We're gonna have steak and eggs for breakfast here in a little bit. Can't wait. All right, 2.5, 3.5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. 49, 50, 51. 51 hours. So I wrapped 51 hours for my playthrough. There were still side quests left to do. And I'm pretty sure I can go back and, because they gave me a hard save. So you could go back and do other side quests. So I'd anticipate that's, 55 hours probably for a completionist run on normal difficulty, because there weren't that many side quests left for me to finish. I wonder what this says. What the Moon Man says.
I'm to see you playing ball with Ruth Bazaar. They say the enemy of my enemy is worth exploiting for strategic leverage.
Yeah, so that essentially just lets me go back in and pick up at the point of no return save. So if I did all the side quests, that would be like 55 hours, I think. Is it a fun game? Well, I'm about to go record my final review, and you can find out later, JK. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Is it worth it, Renfail? Should I play it if I played the first one? What if I didn't play the first one? I found the first one boring. Am I going to like the second one? Is it like Starfield? Is it like No Man's Sky? Is it like Fallout? Is it like Fallout New Vegas? Is it better than Fallout New Vegas? Oh my god! I had fun. I am going to go record my final review, which will be out later today. It is Friday, October 31st. We're going to be doing a fun weekend. We've got, over the weekend, we're going to jump back into Starfield and continue our Watchtower playthrough. I've got Painkiller, which we're going to be checking out over the next couple of days on a key from Saber Interactive. That's going to be this afternoon and then over the next couple of days. And then Monday, Voyagers of Nera has a new patch out with full controller support, a solo boat to fly around on, and I'm going to create a new character from scratch and check out all the new changes to their early access game. If you haven't watched my previous coverage on Voyagers of Nera, I totally would recommend it because we're going to be diving back on Monday. And it also means that our Fallout 76 deep dive and our Elder Scrolls Online deep dives will also be starting next week. I did a member video for our channel members on YouTube last night, which gives more insight into what I think the schedule is going to be like for the Fallout and Elder Scrolls Online playthrough. So if you're a channel member on YouTube, check that out. And for those of you watching on Twitch and TikTok and Kick right now, we're not doing TikTok this morning, I forgot. Kick and Twitch. Get over to YouTube because the review for this is going to be live later on today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. That's another one wrapped. On to the next.